So for this peach cobbler dump cake, we're going to be using some dark brown sugar, country cough butter, pure vanilla, some peaches. I like to use 2 cans of peaches, and some Duncan Hines spice cake mix. I'm going to be telling you guys why I'm using spice cake mix instead of regular butter cake mix. Stay if you're interested in making yourself a peach dump cake. Stick around for the rest of this video. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my peach dump cake. And it's a really simple and easy recipe, so stick around for this recipe if you want to be able to use it for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to butter this pan right now. Okay, so now that I buttered the pan, I'm going to add the peaches. Okay, so for this recipe, we're going to be using sliced peaches and 100% juice. So make sure you get yourself some 100% juice. You need the juices and all. Okay, now we're going to chop up the peaches. So I got my knife, and now we're going to chop them into small slices. So that way when we get a slice of our cheesecake, our peach cobbler cake, we can have small chunks. Because when you eat your cake, you don't want to have like huge chunks inside your cake. You want to have even bites throughout it. So I'm gonna chop this up. See, I'm gonna chop these up, and then I'm gonna come back and show you exactly how they look. That stuff in there is the butter that's at the bottom, so don't worry about that. Okay you guys, so I chopped up the peaches, I sliced them all up, and now I'm going to show you everything that you need to add to your peach while they're after you dump them in like this. And I learned this recipe on YouTube from Tracy's Place, and her channel. You can learn a lot of different things, a lot of different recipes. If you want, you can check it out after you watch my video, of course. Don't go over there right now, but you could check out her recipe. And I am doing a few different things than she did. Okay, so it's like I improved upon her recipe. So here we go. So yeah, I chopped up the peaches. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so that's the peaches all chopped up. I forgot to tell you guys, we're going to be using some fresh ground nutmeg. In her video, she used already ground nutmeg, and I don't like already ground nutmeg. If you know, you know. So get you some nutmeg and grind it yourself, okay? Okay, so we're gonna be using this, and I just got a small one. This is going to add like a hint of flavor that people are going to wonder, like, And I tried this recipe out already, so I know it's good. Okay, so you see I didn't even use that much, but yeah. And now you save your whole nutmeg and you're good for the next day. Next time you want to use it, I'm going to show you how much I use. Yeah, so that's a light dusting of nutmeg. That's not very heavy. Okay, so now I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit of cinnamon. Yeah, so I got that good old Badia. Not Madia, Badia. Okay, so here we go, just a little bit. Watch it. Oh, that's enough. That is enough. Now we're gonna do a cap full of vanilla extract. Maybe not even a cap full. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so can you tell how much I poured? Just below the brim, a little. Okay, so you see, we're gonna be heating up a tablespoon of butter. Tablespoon of butter. And we're gonna put it in the microwave for 30 seconds or until it melts. Okay, so we're gonna be adding a tablespoon of dark brown sugar to the butter. You see, this is the butter that I just melted. Now we're gonna add the sugar. And this is how much sugar we're adding. Okay, tablespoon. Right in there. Mix it all up. And as you're cooking this, everything smells so good. So good. You're gonna wanna, you know, hold yourself back from eating and dipping into that. Okay, so now that everything is combined, I'm gonna pour this in. Make sure you mix it all up. We're gonna mix everything together that we put in the pan. All our nutmeg, cinnamon, butter, and brown sugar. So that is all being combined in this beautiful peach sauce. It smells so good. I done said that about 10 times already, but it does. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Okay, you guys, so we're using the spice cake mix. And you can use whatever brand you like, but I use Duncan Hines spice cake mix. And the reason I use this cake mix is because instead of the butter cake mix, is because it has more flavor. And that way I don't have to put nutmeg, cinnamon, and everything throughout this batter because it already has it. So that's why I choose to use the spice cake mix. So if you have butter cake mix at home, you can use butter cake mix as well. You can use that. So don't be afraid to use spice cake mix or butter cake, okay? Now let's add the cake. And you add the cake mix right on top. You add an even layer with the chunks and all. Nice and chunky. Sometimes you can use 2 packs of cake mix to make your crust even crunchier and thicker. And you want to make sure you pour in an even layer all over. Okay? And you want this part to have more than the other side. So the cake mix is added. Now, you see how it looks? It's not flat, it's not layered. Now we're going to smooth it out. Smooth it out, don't pack it down. Just smooth it out so it can be a nice, even layer. This is going to be your crust on top, and it's going to be nice and crumbly and flaky once it come out the oven. Yeah, you have to resist from packing it down. Okay. Ah, man. So you can stay fluffy. Okay, and that's good. See? Okay, so now we're going to be adding butter. You need to add butter across the whole top of your pie. Well, your cake, your dump cake. Because this is similar to, it's gonna taste like a pie. So you add a tablespoon on top of each, going across till you fill the whole pan. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you see how I'm filling in all of the spaces with butter? You want to fill your whole pie crust, well, your dough. You want to fill your whole pan with butter across the top of your pan, your cake mix. Okay, now the cake mix is covered with butter. So this butter is salted, full flavor butter. And this butter is gonna make all that cake mix turn into crust, and it's gonna make it have a lot of flavor. So now I'm gonna add this to the oven. And your oven should be preheated at 350. I already preheated the oven. Now I'm gonna put it in. And yes, we're gonna put this in the oven for 45 minutes so this can get nice and crispy. But every one oven is different, so you might need to leave it in there for an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes, but just let it bake. Okay, It's in the oven now. Okay, you guys. The baby is ready. Let's pull her out. It's been an hour, so I had to let it stay for an hour. And you see it's nice and firm. It's not jiggly. When it's too jiggly, you don't want to take it out. You want it to get firm. So now let me take it out. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna show you the dump cake now. And I wanted to end the video and let you guys know that to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more of my future videos. And I love you guys. So let's look at this dump cake that I made. Let's get into that, and then the video is done. Okay. That looks super good. You hear that? It got crispy. So it's like a pie crust that formed on top of here. So now I'm gonna cut a piece out. And let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. It looks good. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how this thing tastes. It's super hot. It's good. Try this at home. You can use the butter cake or the spice cake, and you're gonna get a lot of flavor if you make it the way I told you. This is the end of this video, like I said, and please like this video and subscribe, and check out some more of my old videos that I already did, you know? Yeah, my camera's right here. Check out some of my videos I already did. Okay? Bye.